So what I want Tulsa families to know is that we are the first people to share with them where we are academically, what we're doing about that, and what progress we're making, and what we're doing in areas if we're not making progress. So the Board of Education in Tulsa, who are elected by Tulsans, have had for years a plan and goals, and are reporting publicly our progress toward those goals. And that made a difference in our first plan, and we saw significant increases in our graduation rate and our continued growth of access to higher level courses for students and so forth. And in the new plan, the board has also been very clear with the team at Tulsa, and including me, about where we should focus and how we're going to track our performance toward that. All of that is available on our website, and all of that is discussed every month at meetings of the Tulsa Board of Education. I think that, where we are is leading a district, just like every other district in the state, with some very, very difficult conditions. We don't take those conditions as excuses, but they are a part of our experience. And so I think the biggest that most people recognize is that because of the investment that Oklahoma makes in our education, we're among the last in the country, and we are last in the region. Because of that, we have a catastrophic teacher shortage that has grown more and more and more problematic for years now. And we're grateful to the legislature and the moves they made in 2018, and then the moves they made just this year in 2023. But everyone in Oklahoma needs to be working together to address that. And I think focusing on Tulsa in the way that the state superintendent has been incredibly unhelpful and unproductive. It's not happening in a way to understand, let alone to support us in our work, and instead seems to be intended to distract and disrupt this. And when I heard the state superintendent at one point say something even quite explicit about, teachers should leave, these are not the actions, and those are not the words of someone who is keeping the students in the center. When you are making all of your decisions based on what's in the best interest of children, you don't do things like that. And what I've experienced is a state superintendent whose moral compass is one that he doesn't seem concerned with taking the truth and totally reworking it, and to the point of things are just completely lies. The most recent being, he made a comment that we had the lowest graduation rate in the state, just absolutely not the case. And I hope that Tulsa and others in Oklahoma will hold him accountable for the sources for the information and the things that he is saying, because we ask that of our students. I spent time earlier today with our library media specialists, and it's their responsibility in working with our students and also with their colleagues in our schools to help to teach people about the importance of substantiating, claims that you're making or things that you're writing about. That's one of the jobs they have. And so here we have someone in a position of formal authority who is not holding himself accountable for what he is saying. And I think, therefore, the rest of us have to do that for him.